You are in for such a treat today. It's finally not just me monologuing to you like a psycho. We have a guest. So I've invited my friend Megan Karp, and I use the word friend loosely because literally we've never met in person and she barely knows who I am, but I started following her a few months ago. And when I tell you, I have never seen someone with better style, and I don't just mean fashion style, I mean she has such a good eye. Like the way she will put together a flower arrangement, the way the interior of her home looks, the way her outfits look, everything. She has impeccable style, she has impeccable taste, and even more than that, she just has this this energy. I would describe it like a white calla lily. It's simple, it's refined, it's elegant, it's peaceful. It's just like I could listen to her talk all day. But she has this Substack that is to die for. I could read her Substack literally all day long. I would choose reading her Substack over watching TV, which says a lot because your girl likes Bravo. I am just obsessed with her. She used to be a lawyer and now she's this super successful content creator, to the point where Dillard's gave her a line just because she has such good taste and she's so authentic and radiant. So I wanted her to come over to help us style. I wanted to make a fun little gem salad situation. So I wanted her to help us style that. But on top of that, I really wanted to pick her brain on how she transitioned out of law, how she started creating content, how she's able to be so authentic and so radiant. And honestly, I just want to be best friends with her. So I thought this would be a good excuse to get to know her. So in preparation for this, I made a saffron lemon Dijon vinaigrette. So the ingredients for that were 1 teaspoon of saffron that I then bloomed with some ice. So just take the saffron, add some ice on top, let the ice melt, and that blooms the saffron. That's how my mom taught me how to do it. And I don't know if you know, but saffron is from Iran originally. So I feel like you should always trust Persians when it comes to saffron. Although I'm a little bit worried that I use too much saffron. I don't know if the flavor is gonna be overpowering. We'll see in real time. 1 lemon, I just peeled the lemon and I used the whole lemon. A 1/2 cup of pitted medjool dates, really packed down, 1 cup of water, between 2 to 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. I had a situation, I kind of ran out of Dijon. I was unclear on how much I ended up using. 1 clove of garlic, 6 tablespoons of olive oil, and 1 tablespoon of white miso. So that's the dressing that I prepped ahead of time. I bought some sourdough because your girl does not bake, although Megan makes sourdough, so I'm hoping to kind of pick her brain on how to make sourdough. Okay, I'm gonna go make sure everything's tidy and organized before Megan gets here. Hello and welcome to Blush, the world's first wellness show that's actually entertaining. I'm Hiva and I quit law so I can help you look and feel your best. Together, we get into food, nutrition, all the latest wellness trends, but we also laugh, get silly, drop a few F-bombs, and go on a million tangents. So if that sounds like your vibe, we're about to be best friends. I'm gonna pour just plain water for you first.
Okay.
Drink it, it's plain filtered water.
Got it.
And then I'll add a bit of minerals. You can taste a difference, but I personally think it's pleasant. That might be a little too much, but.
Barely, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it slightly salty from the soda? It's seawater, you said, right? So that makes sense. Do you do Celtic salt?
I do, but not in my water.
Okay, yeah.
I just do that, yeah.
So I'm very intrigued in that product and you need to send it to me.
What I like about it versus the Celtic salt is it's lower in sodium and higher in magnesium. Honestly though, what are you doing? We're filming.
Oh, I only started. Sorry. I'm so sorry. That's the first time I've ever done that. Sorry.
Okay, got it. We're gonna get cozy.
Yeah, we'll be very close.
Okay,
I hope I don't smell bad. I am sweating.
Why? Are you nervous around me?
Yeah. Wait, how did you get started doing content?
Oh man. So I've been blogging, I was kind of an OG blogger, honestly. I did a travel blog and a vegetarian blog in, I was in college, so 2010. because I've always just kind of loved writing, really loved writing. My mom gave me a journal like from the first moment I could write, and I studied journalism. That's just kind of been my thing. But then, as you know, I went to law school. I kind of got off of what I really loved to do, and
Still a lot of writing though.
it is, but it's not fun.
No.
It killed my creativity. I
No,
feel like
it's-
all my right brain just like went out the window. But when I decided to leave law altogether, years into law school, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do something for me, and I started a blog again, and that was in 2020. So I guess around the time you started too.
I really had to think about it. So yeah, I stopped practicing in 2019, I think, officially.
Okay. I left. I was in
yeah.
my third year of law school. Long story short, my grandmother was paying for my school, and she had passed away, and I was put in the position of, do I want to pay, take a loan to finish school, or do I just hang it up? And I chose to hang it up because it just never felt aligned for me. I don't know, I would be wearing like suits and competing in these big law firm positions. I had a job lined up. I worked for the Supreme Court Justice of Wisconsin, and I was I was like in it.
Yeah.
But I just felt so like miserable. And I didn't even realize it at the time, but when I think back to it, I was really unconscious. Like I don't remember very much of that time in my life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Like I do not have any memories of law. And so I decided to leave, and I was like, I'm gonna go, I don't know if you've heard of IIN. It's based here, Institute of Integrated Nutrition. So I was like, I'm gonna just start.
INN.
INN,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was like, I'm gonna start doing that, learn more about health, because that's what I'm really into. I'm gonna start writing again, and I just kind of took a leap of faith into like my passions, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And now here I am with you in New York doing this podcast, which is so great.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's get started.
Okay.
I was thinking we'll do a really pretty salad, and I want you to help me style it.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted to just make it like super, super chic. So we're doing little gems, green apples.
This is so beautiful. You put this together. Why do you want
Yeah.
me to style it? You did a great job.
No, I mean, yes, but like you're so good at styling. Like
Okay.
I just want to see, like let's collab.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll do little gems. They're like tart apples. Actually, wait, try this. I got it from the farmer's market the other day, and I think it's so good. So good, right?
I'm so into apples right now. I have one in my bag. We went and picked apples. It's apple prime time right now.
And we'll do sugar snap peas, cucumbers, scallions, which I'll grab from the fridge, pistachios. And I made a saffron lemon Dijon vinaigrette, but I really worry that I added too much saffron. I'm actually kind of scared. I made it yesterday.
Okay.
I mean, whatever. And avocados, if these aren't off. Now, before anything else, I need to know who makes your white tea.
Tibby. And it's called the unisex tea.
Okay.
I almost wore a basic white tee, but this one, I just feel like it's basic without being basic. You know what I mean? It has like the slight mock neck.
Yes.
The length in the sleeve, and like
The
feel
length
this
in
fabric.
the sleeve, yeah.
It's just like a heavier.
It's almost sweater.
Right.
It's
like, it
so
almost feels
good.
knit,
Yeah.
But Lisette makes a good tea.
Lisette does make a good tea.
And Totem, I recently got a really good Jersey tea from them.
Okay, like more slouchy.
Yes.
Do you like a slouchy tea? Do you like a more like structured boxy tea? What are you into?
I feel like it depends on the occasion. I love all teas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's nothing like a good white tea. It's almost like a good facial. Like you just feel brighter.
Yes.
And more alive. Cause also makes a good tea.
This one's Cause.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah.
I wish I had steamed it though. I was gonna wear a white button down, and then when I went to steam it, it had a stain.
Oh, the white tea. I had another white tea on this morning, and I realized there was a chocolate mark on it. I was like, I packed literally 3 white teas, all different.
I just saw a TikTok on this. There's a store in Tokyo that's just a white tea store. They just have white teas. And I think this is so clever. The name of the store is #FFFFFF, which is the color code
White.
for, yeah.
Are they all different styles?
different styles, like all cotton adjacent, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, like some are like more slouchy, some are more boxy, some are fitted, loose, whatever, all the
I've
things.
been kind of exploring in the realm of white tees. Like I even kind of like a like semi-sheer, and then I'll wear like a pretty bra under it, so you can like barely see the bra, but just enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait, I've like bookmarked but haven't read yet your Substack on
Intimates?
Yeah.
Let's get intimate.
It's so clever. You know what my favorite Substack of yours though was?
Yeah, tell me.
What's all the fuss about?
Really?
That was so good.
Thank you.
I loved it. Speaking of writing, your Substack, phenomenal.
Thank you.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like I can tell you're into writing.
I feel like it's the place that I'm the sassiest. It's the place where I'm the most real. It's just that it's my form. Yeah. Do you have a Substack?
I don't. I'm like really trying to prioritize what needs my attention the most.
Okay.
And like where, like I don't want to burn out.
Burnout is such a real thing. Like, so as you know, I'm a mom of 2 kids. When I was on the plane ride here, this sounds ridiculous. I've been, speaking of Substack, so dry lately because I just haven't had the mental space to like be that vessel for creativity recently. Because I've just been like, you know, my Dillard's collection with children, and there's deadlines this week, and like then I have my 2 kids. My nanny was off all week, and so it was just like full-time mom mode. And then I got on this plane in New York this morning, and I was like having these ideas. So more Substacks coming.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I just need mental space. It's been such a burnout season for me recently. Do you ever feel that?
100%. I actually really want to get, like 2 things I want to bookmark. We have to talk about Dillard's.
Okay.
Let's talk about creativity while we're at it. Wait, before we do.
Okay.
How should I cut these apples?
Okay. Can I be real with you?
Yeah.
You would laugh at me in the kitchen because, I mean, for example, I had somebody help me cut an onion. I'm not great at it.
No,
I don't do it
fine.
sexy.
Yeah.
But if you do, okay, you want me to cut it?
Sure.
I'll just go for it.
I just want to know, yeah.
I mean, I feel like I would just do it really thin.
Yeah, okay.
And then maybe you can cut these in half?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I love
How would you
that.
do it?
Yeah, that's probably exactly what I would have done.
Because you know what? Here's another thing about me. It's like a white tea. A white tea is a metaphor for my style. I am not fussy, like I said. Like I just kind of, it doesn't have to be so made up, right? Like it can be beautiful without being super made up.
Yes.
Do you feel me? And I feel that way with food. I feel that way with my closet. I feel that way with my home. Like it just doesn't feel too done. Yeah.
Totally, yeah. No, I'm having like big thoughts about this cucumber right now.
Okay.
No. You know what, I'll just dice it. I was like considering doing mandolin thin and then rolling it into like a little.
Okay. I have to just give you credit because I'm talking about not being fussy. Your food is beyond gorgeous.
It's fussy. It's fussy.
But it's not pretentious though.
Yeah.
There's a difference,
Yeah.
I feel like.
You
You know
know
what I
what?
mean?
Can
I
always-
actually want you to teach me how you roll a damn cucumber.
This year is kind of the first year of my life that I'm realizing I need more silence in my life. Like I am someone who has an exceptionally hard time with stillness, and I like will, for example, while I cook, I always play a podcast. While like there's always some sort of sound coming, and this year I was like, and I used to think like, oh, I get inspiration from other things. But this year is the first year where I'm like, no, I think what I really need is silent time to actually get my own ideas. Because if I'm getting inspiration from other things, what's really happening is I'm kind of like, not copying in a bad way, but it's not like my own intuitive thing. So I don't even know how you like finagle that with a child.
Well, first, I just have to tell you, I really appreciate, you need to, okay, you're gonna have links to send me, and one of them is this.
Oh yeah.
Is that just a mandolin? What?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think it's the best brand though. But one thing I will say, I'm such like a safety first person. Please, anyone who uses a mandolin, these are mesh gloves. I won't even look at the mandolin without grabbing the mesh gloves.
Okay, now on to silence. We're very different, I think, in our nature. I don't know if I could live in New York for that reason. Like, I live in the country, and I always wanted to be the cool girl that lived in LA or New York and was hustle and bustle. And let me tell you, part of me gets that. Like, when I was walking on the way to your apartment, I was like, hell yeah, I'm a New York girl. Like, this feels so good, you know? Like, I do vibe with that. But I don't even like to listen to music in the car. Like, I just need
silence.
I do silence.
That's so admirable.
And I wake up before dawn, and that's the only time I get to myself, but I need it.
You must not have a lot of childhood trauma, huh? Like, you must just be really stable in your life that you can be silent.
You would be surprised, girlfriend.
Really?
I'm 1 of 5. I mean, we could get real. I mean, if we were on a whole separate podcast about child therapy, we could go down that. But I actually was raised in a very chaotic household.
Okay.
We didn't have very many boundaries. We had none, actually, like no curfews. Like, I was kind of a wild child, actually, in high school.
Wow.
I know. I almost feel like I said, it was almost like leaving law school, how it was an intuitive call.
Yeah.
I just became more connected over time with what I needed to maintain my sanity.
Yeah.
And I think because I was raised in such a chaotic household with divorced parents, and there was so much going on even between my parents at the time, but I think I've just had to create that for myself, to find peace for myself.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it was something that was taught to me. It was something that I developed myself over time.
That's so impressive, though, because I feel like most people...
This is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Like, appreciate that all of this is green, and it could just be blended together, but you've added so much beauty.
I'm gonna go grab scallions.
Okay.
I also got some flowering dill that I thought would look pretty on top. I just wanted it to be like very monochrome because that's how I like to dress for the most part.
Yeah.
But I think what's interesting with clothes that I think can work with food is when you're monochrome, but there's texture.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes.
And I think it's a similar thing here. But I really did try to curate this whole thing to you. So I tried to like,
You were so
not like
sweet.
dress like you, because that's weird, but you know what I mean? Like dress like,
Yeah.
like, you know, people just kind of code switch depending on who you're around.
Yeah.
Like if I had like Nicki Minaj here, maybe I'd wear something very different.
This is funny because my friend told me recently that she thinks my clothing style translates to my home style.
Totally.
And there's actually, she told me that there was a class she took called the intersection between interiors and fashion, like the two can commingle.
Yeah.
Like if somebody's a maximalist at home, they might dress maximalist in their style.
Yes.
I wonder if the same pertains to food, and I'm starting to think it does.
You know what?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Alison Bornstein?
No.
Okay, so she's a stylist.
Mm-hmm.
She has like a good social media presence. She actually has a phenomenal book that I highly recommend.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Okay.
Literally, I have no idea. You know what it is? Like kind of prominent in that bookshelf. Wear It Well.
Wear It Well.
Is what it's called.
Got it.
She has a great TikTok, and honestly, all of her book is like on her TikTok if you just scroll through.
Okay.
So she does like a 3-word method for personal style. And she has kind of a formulaic way that she says you can find yours, which is like, she says, look at everything you wear, even if you hate it, and what do the things have in common?
Yeah.
That's like 1 word. And then 1 word is like, everything you save, like screenshots or things you put in your wish list, like what do those things have in common? And then the 3rd word is how you want to feel in your clothes. But basically what she says is, people have, like a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have like one style, like I like to dress in different styles or whatever. And what she says is what makes the most interesting personal style is if you combine all of the elements into each outfit.
Interesting.
So like, let's say if you're like preppy, if you like preppy and grungy, rather than like dressing preppy one day and grungy one day,
Marry them.
Yes, like bring elements of preppy and grungy into every outfit that you wear.
Yeah.
And that's so much more interesting. That way you're not like in costume,
Yeah,
essentially, you know?
I get it, yeah.
And I think that the 3-word method can be applied to your food too, like how you like to eat. It's like, let's say you like really tart flavors. So like every meal you eat should have a tart element. And like, let's say you want to feel like light in your body. So yeah, to your point, I do think that there's something there. But what's funny with me is I feel like my food is so colorful and then my wardrobe is like just neutrals.
Yeah, but there's probably some kind of overlap in some way. Like,
Yeah.
like plants are simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's very colorful and beautiful, but it's simple. And like maybe your wardrobe is simple, and that there's the overlap there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like I'm learning from both sides. Like I feel like on the one hand, my food is becoming more simple in that I'm realizing like I don't need to add 20 colors. Like I think when I was first doing this, I just wanted it to be like as bright and like dopamine inducing as possible to stand out.
And like you said, the texture, like, you know, sometimes people will be like, oh, what color paint should I do here if I have white wood on the other side or whatever? I'm like, well, the paneling of that wood may be white, but this wall is different and that can still be white, you know what I'm saying? Or like you can have like a white background stone or a tile or whatever. It's just the material that's different. So that creates enough dimension on its own.
And then I feel like in my food, like I have such an emphasis on like sourcing really high quality and stuff like that. But with my wardrobe for a long time, like I'm always like, oh, I want to like get more like elevated pieces and have like a smaller wardrobe. But I end up like just ordering a ton of like cheap stuff and then I feel unhappy about it, and that's a change I'm constantly trying to make. I don't know if that makes sense.
I feel like the fewer finer thing has been stated 100 times over, but like I truly try to hold that with everything in my life. My recipes are very simple. Like I have recipes on my website and they're so underwhelming, but people love them because they have the ingredients in their house. There's like 5 ingredients, easy, right?
Yeah.
And then same with my wardrobe. Like if I love, and you'll read about this in my Intimates Substack, if I love a bra, I'm gonna buy that bra 3 more times. I don't even care. Like I know I love it, and it doesn't have to, I don't have to have anything more than that, you know?
I love like pointel right now. What's your favorite? Like, do you have any recs?
Pointel, like you like the fabric the most?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I like it for like pajamas and underwear. And
I mean, it's fall. I'm like really into suede. How do you feel about suede as a vegan?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm an imperfect vegan. I get in trouble for it sometimes.
Yeah. I was a vegetarian for a long time.
Okay.
And that was tough for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've had such an easy time not eating animal products. Like it's actually shocking to me because I loved them.
How long have you been vegan?
Since May of 2017.
Oh, that is a long time.
Yeah. And I have not missed animal products at all.
Really?
The only thing I've missed is raw fish. Not even cooked, just raw fish.
Yeah, like sushi?
Yeah. It's just like a texture thing for me. And I really liked, like I loved cheese, I loved eggs. Like I feel like a lot of people who go vegetarian or vegan like are like, yeah, I never really ate it, so then I just stopped.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
I ate a lot of it, you know?
Yeah. So what changed, what made you want to?
Okay, so I say this and like, I'm never pushy about my veganism, to be clear. Like I really don't care what other people do, but the more I was like learning about factory farming and stuff, I just couldn't reconcile loving animals and like having an animal and like contributing to their harm.
I watched a documentary called Earthlings.
Okay.
And that's what got me. It started with puppy mills. Yeah. That's what really got me. I didn't even have to watch the whole thing. I'm like, I'm done with all meat forever.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. What made you eat again?
So I maybe should start with the context too. I was pretty underweight. I hadn't gotten my period for a while, and like I don't even know what my BMI was, honestly. I just know I was severely underweight. I don't think it had to do with being a vegan. I think I was just really specific about what my intake was. It's kind of like intermittent fasting. Like I can intermittent fast now and it's not an issue, but I feel like back in the day, it could have been a very fine line with my disordered eating at the time.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just don't think I had a very healthy relationship to food generally when I was vegetarian. But there was one day where I felt like I was going to like pass out, and I could just not stop thinking about chicken. And it's weird, it was specifically chicken. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna eat it. And I denied the craving. And I kept having it over like a course of a month. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I was up north with my family. They got my husband's family, and they got like an organic free range chicken breast for me. And I took a bite. Like, I was hesitant to even take the bite, you know?
Yeah.
But then I did, and I just felt like this is right for me right now. And so I continued to eat it, and I just felt better. I don't know. And so then I just decided, you know, I'm gonna eat what makes me feel my best. As long as it's good, like going back to the simple but better type of thing. Like as long as it's sourced good and everything like that. But I cannot get next to a documentary, honestly, because that will like...
Yeah. No, I got it. You know? Yeah.
Oh, I love this, what you're doing.
That one's not so pretty though.
No, I love how you approach your food so much. Like it's just artful.
It's just fun, I feel like, to make your food look pretty.
But here's the thing, you know, you said it's fussy. It's really not.
I've heard stylists say that like an unfussy look almost is like you have to fuss with it more. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like you really, that one's ugly, so we're not gonna use it, sorry. You like, it's like almost effort. Like sometimes, especially when I photograph stuff, like you have no idea like the amount of effort that goes into like creating a mess next to the plate. Like this is actually an unintentional mess and I'm like, it's stunning. Like this is a work of art. Like hang it in the Louvre, you know?
Yeah. I think that's what's so beautiful about produce though, is like, isn't it? It's like nature's art.
Can you kind of walk us through? So you quit law, you started blogging. How did everything else come about?
Oh man, I feel like, okay. I don't know how else to put this, Hiva, other than when I left law school, it really was kind of a pivotal point for me because my dad, to this day, resents me so much for leaving. And my family really resented me for leaving. And everybody except my husband was saying, stay, stay, stay. You know, I had a job lined up, all these things. I knew what my income was gonna be. And I kind of had convinced myself I'm gonna be this power woman, this corporate power woman. But when I decided to leave, it was scary because I didn't know what to do. I mean, I worked in retail for a little bit at Anthropology. It was funny because I had some law students come in and they like looked at me and I was like, oh my God, I want to hide. You know, like, like I faced all this like self-imposed shame over it and all these icky feelings. But then I started to get real with myself. I don't know. I think that for some reason, what I put out there, it resonates with people on a different frequency because of that, you know? I don't have any design background, zero. I don't know if you know Ariel Oken. She's around here. Anyway, she's a great designer. She invited me to her design conference, and there I connected with people. I'm actually back in New York now to celebrate Louise Rowe. I don't know if you know who she is, but she is launching a line with Crate and Barrel. But I've just made these connections through following things that have felt right to me. Dillard's reached out to me because they said they liked my style and what I showed on Instagram. And I was like, you know, I don't know if I'm the person you want to work with, honestly, because I don't have clothing design background. And so I literally hand drew everything in the collection. I was like, I don't know how to do CADs. I don't know any digital art or, you know, it was kind of intimidating for me. But I just drew the garments, scanned it into a document, made it into a PDF file and was like, this is my presentation and these are the inspirations I have and we've made a collection out of it. But I only share that because I don't know if you necessarily have to have the credentials anymore. If you're coming from a place, you know, that feels really authentic to people. And I know that word's overused, but it's the best word I can come up with.
It's such an important word. And I think authenticity is so layered. I think if you really unpack it, 99.9% of us are not being that authentic without even intending to. Like we're all, like what I said about code switching earlier, like we're all kind of changing up how we are around people, which I think is normal and functional to a large degree. But then it becomes like, are you completely shape-shifting? Like how much of you, what you're presenting is trying to be liked or come off in a certain way. And I think the people who are really getting far, especially in social media, are people who are like way more authentic.
And I'm still practicing it because it's hard. You know? Like I said, we're all children inside these adult bodies. And I think something that we've lost is our sense of play. I feel like we get conditioned out of that childlike sense of play and experimentation. And the more that I tell myself, like, I don't have to take it that seriously. Like, I can draw these freaking garments and they took them. even this podcast, like I love that you don't send questions and like say like, how are we going to rehearse this? Because it's just, I don't want my head to get too in the way.
Yeah.
That's what I've been trying to get out of ever since leaving law school. It's like, I'm not going to lead with this, I'm going to lead with this. I also think we just kind of take everything too seriously.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, we don't have to. Life is one big experiment.
Yeah, that's so beautifully said. Do you think having kids helped you with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Like, I think the best form of parenting is just how you display. Like, how do I treat my husband? How do I take care of myself? Like, how do I keep the home and things like that? That's sort of portraying to them rather than telling them, you're showing them. But I also try to remember that I am just my daughter in a big person's body, you know? And so I think that that's a helpful reminder, because then I just want to play with them. Like, Kennedy and I play really weird games together where we like sniff in each other's ears like dogs. Like, we're kind of silly, you know? But I like love that energy, you know what I mean? And I want to be there with them in that way, because we're all children.
Yeah, 100%.
Have you ever thought about children?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Conversation you want to have or no?
No. I mean, in theory, like I would like to. You know what it is? I also, my partner Ozzy, I think is so good with kids. Like, I think it would be like.
I could see that.
Yeah, like I think it would be a crime to humanity if he doesn't have kids.
Yeah.
But I'm always like, yeah, maybe later.
Yeah.
And I'm 37. Like, I don't know how much later
I would never guess that, by
I
the
can.
way. You have such a youthful energy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, totally. 37. My mom had my sister at 40.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'd like to do, is get to a place where we can, like, not to be crass, but like pull the goalie and just see what happens. Like, either it happens or it doesn't, but I don't want to.
I've never heard that expression before.
I say I love kids.
Yeah.
And I love the innocence, like the true authenticity is what you see in kids.
Yes,
you know what I
yes,
mean? Like,
yes.
they haven't been conditioned yet.
Kennedy
they can
doesn't
be
get
themselves
embarrassed yet or anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I like stumble over one word and I'm like, I should die. See, I didn't know how to be a kid when I was a kid.
Really?
Because I grew up in a very serious household.
Are you only child or?
No, but my brother's 7 years older. So like,
You didn't connect much.
No. And my dad was extremely angry. And so like I had to, like, wonderful person, love him. Like, we have a great relationship. I hate that I talk shit about him so much on this show, but it is what it is.
No, we forgive.
Yeah. Like I love him, but as a child I had to be so hyper vigilant and so attuned to like, is my dad about to turn or not?
Yeah.
That like, and I wasn't around other kids. My parents had just moved to Germany from Iran.
Oh, wow.
They knew no one.
Yeah.
So like, until I started school, I was never around other kids.
So you feel like you were kind of robbed your childhood a little bit?
A little bit, and like not in an intentional kind of way. Like, sure, my dad being angry is one thing, but like the rest, like, what were they going to do? They just moved from Iran. They knew no one.
Yeah.
They moved to like a notoriously racist country that wasn't like super welcoming of us.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't have other kids for me to play with. Like, well, what could they have done? You know?
Yeah.
It's weird because I can look back on it and I was like so silly internally, and I was so shy, but also like internally so extroverted. Like, I just like wanted people to see that like fun, playful side of me, but I was like way too embarrassed to show it.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't actually, this is like so funny, until my first date with Ozzy that I felt like I was really myself.
Yeah.
Like, I was like really like so silly and like all this stuff.
I feel like that is such a good North Star for, is this your person?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you just feel at home and childlike, because I feel like our childlike state is our home almost. You know what I mean? Like, you can just be. Be silly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still kind of play with my husband. I don't know if you ever see him when he pops on my Instagram. He is a hit when he gets on there.
He's so fun.
He is funny. But like, we'll like chase each other around the house and just like play. And I'm like, oh, our kids probably think we're bizarre, but like, life is so short. And like I said, we take it all so seriously.
Yes.
But yeah, that like, even coming on here or whenever I have an interview or even when I was talking to Dillards or whatever, like, I was like, I could like really think about this and get in my head about how I want to show up. Do I wear the white tee? Do I not wear the white tee? Whatever, you know? But it's like, who fucking cares, right? Like you just show up and you just come from this place that it doesn't even matter what you say, it's how you say it. And if people connect with that, right? I'm grateful that you saw that in me and that you said that to me in a voice text, which by the way, I love a voice text. You said the word authentic to me, and you said that you show up authentically, and I think that that's a challenge for people because we're conditioned out of it. And it's not easy. Like you have to work really damn hard at it all the time to come from that place. But I also think it's hard for people to argue with somebody who's being authentic, even if they don't agree with them.
100%, yeah.
Because they're just being. They're just being themselves, and you just kind of accept that truth.
Yeah. So. I don't know if you watch any reality TV. You don't give me a reality TV watcher energy. Not gonna lie. I do because I'm trashy, but...
I tried so hard. I really wanted to watch, what was that Mormon show? The Mormon.
That's a really good one. Yeah, they really fucked it up. I mean, in a good way. Like that is a really good one.
And then what's that one? Love Island. My sister's so into it, and I tried.
Okay, I don't watch that. I hear it's phenomenal. That's a commitment, though. This show that I'm about to reference, I also have not watched. But have you heard of Brooke Snyder?
No.
Okay, I hadn't until her show came out. So I guess she's like a model of some kind. I don't know, like Sports Illustrated, I think is kind of what she does. Her family just had a reality show come out. So she in the show was on Ozempic, and she's like thin. But you know, like people were getting so much backlash for Ozempic. Like people were getting backlash who like were pre-diabetic, essentially. You know what I mean? We're getting backlash for being on it. This girl's like thin, definitely didn't need it. She just like wanted to be even thinner.
Yeah.
And I feel like she got no shit. And I feel like the reason she got no shit is because she was so like open and just like whatever about it. She's like, yeah, I'm on it.
I know.
I'm in the modeling industry. There's a lot of pressure to look a certain way. And I think everyone's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Like, I guess I can't argue with that. Like, even if I don't like it, and I think most people would agree that they don't like it, everyone's just like, well, whatever.
Speaking personally, I'm just gonna be me. And if that connects with you in some way, that's great. And if it doesn't, that's cool too. Like, I found so much peace, again, stemming back from that law school thing and just being like, I don't need the approval of others to guide my own path. Like, I think I've just found so much more peace over time with just coming from that place. And it just, you know, the vibe attracts your tribe type of thing. What's that Eleanor Roosevelt quote? It's like, nobody can make you feel inferior without your consent. I think that's such a good one.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so spot on. The very first time I went viral, I was like not prepared for the negativity. It was back when
I went viral once, and we can get to that in a second.
Ooh. Okay, wait. Hold on, I'm actually gonna stop.
Yeah. I'm also gonna eat some more of this apple.
Wait, doesn't that look so pretty?
Gorgeous. I added this in the middle. I don't know if you noticed. But
oh, I did.
It's like a budding blossom.
Yeah. I love it.
This is so fun. I think people are gonna be like, whoa, Megan, you took your salad to the next level.
I remember hosting like little dinner parties for my girlfriends when I was younger.
Yeah.
And being like, okay, everyone come over. And it like felt like playing dress up or like pretending to be adults, you know? Like we'd like get dressed up and I'd set the table and like make it look all good and stuff. Like I'm still pretty insecure about like my actual cooking, if that makes sense. I mean, not that I like literally even cooked anything here, but I did make the dressing.
Do you get inspired by recipes, or do you just kind of?
I used to, and now I really try to have blinders on as much as I can because I want to channel my own creativity rather than using other things. I love how the salad isn't even in the bowl anymore.
I don't want to take a bite out of it, or is that like?
Please. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I knew it was gonna happen. I have a good stain remover.
It's great.
Like I need a bib.
I know.
I need actually the baby bibs that also catch it, because that way you can still eat it like that.
Such a good point. I wish they made those in our size.
Yeah.
I have them, but I don't think it'd fit around my neck.
I'm not like that much taller than a baby though.
Maybe it'd fit you.
But yeah, I used to save a lot of recipes and stuff. I actually wonder if you'll be able to relate to this. I used to save a lot of recipes and like be like inspired by stuff like that. And then at some point I was like, I want to try to look at as little other food content as possible and instead use my own creativity and like not be influenced by other people.
Are you familiar with Rick Rubin? Creative Act? I feel like that's like the Bible for creativity. And he kind of talks about that. Like you kind of need a balance of both. Like like people aren't so original where something's never been done before. Like they probably pick something up here and a piece there. But I feel like you make it your own when you do have that space to kind of make it into a formula that feels like Hiva or Megan or whatever. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you need both.
Like even if I were like never scrolling social media, I would still be eating food. So I would be influenced by things like especially like when I travel or I go out of town or I mean I go out to eat, I'm always like getting ideas of like ways that I can make this like healthier, plant-based, or like something inspired by this. So that's always gonna happen. But yeah, I don't wanna just like see, especially when it's like a trend on social media, like I'm really trying to like not at all partake in trends. Like I don't care if everyone's making this one recipe, I don't have to also do it, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that too in the fashion space. Like you see some trends that go on and on and on, and it's so hard to not like want to play with it. And I don't think it's bad to play with trends. I think it's fine. But I feel like staying true to yourself means like having like a hard compass and like knowing like not to spin towards all the different trends going on just to like fit in, because then you just start to kind of lose yourself.
Yeah, you know? yeah, totally, yeah. Do you want to slice some bread?
Yeah. What was there? We were going to talk about something?
I feel like, going viral and the backlash. I want to hear about your story.
When I was 39 weeks pregnant, I was overdue. I was 42 weeks with Quinn. I was very pregnant.
Wow. They say that's good though, right?
Yeah, I think.
To cook all the way?
Yeah. Oh, I definitely cook all the way because I do the natural way. Like no medication, which is like insane. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, so I waited 42 weeks, which some people might think is crazy. Do you want this? This is beautiful bread, by the way. I was 42 weeks pregnant and I just like filmed my belly in the mirror dancing, and I was like, I'm just waiting for this baby to come. And I got so many hate messages on that.
Why?
Because there was comments like, do you even have organs? And like, I guess my pregnancy body didn't like look like what people were expecting at 42.
You were thin. Is that it?
I mean, I gained like a normal amount of weight.
Okay.
But I guess, to people I looked thin. Yeah. It got over 1 million views. But it was just based on my image as a pregnant woman, which I thought was absolutely crazy.
That's crazy. People love to like hate on, like people love, I think.
This is delicious bread.
It's so good. I didn't make it. I want to hear about you making sourdough. I'll tell you about the one foray I had with making sourdough. I didn't know that making sourdough bread is like birthing a child. Like I had no idea when I embarked on this endeavor. And like a few days in, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? This shit needs to eat again. Like I'm so tired. So I was so lazy with it. So discarding and feeding.
I don't feed. I feed my starter and I let it rise.
Did you create your own starter?
Maybe that's the thing. I got it from my baby nurse.
Okay. I was starting my own starter, which again, I didn't know. So like for like a month, basically, like you have to like let it go for like at least a month, basically, to be able to then do the whole thing.
I see. Maybe you just, like if I was your neighbor, I would just give you my starter and you would find it so much easier.
If I were to ever do it again, I think I would like either get mature starter from someone or buy, like people sell their starter. Yeah. And honestly, it's not like I love like DIYing, like I will never buy a dressing, like I make everything homemade. Creating your own starter is not a point of pride. I should have just gotten a starter. Again, I didn't know what was happening. I made bread with it one time. It was so flat, like so flat, delicious.
But there's so many elements involved, like down to the climate. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes, like I've been making sourdough for over a year now, and I feel like I still get a bad batch sometimes just because like it didn't rise in the way I wanted it to because of the weather or whatever, you know what I mean? So, but you'll get it in no time. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. Okay, I'm
not
do
a
salad.
baker. Yes, that's
salad.
like exactly my favorite way to eat.
Me too. You're not a baker?
No.
Okay.
It's the precision and the like following of instructions that I
Do you like to cook
with.
or do you like more just like raw foods, mixing?
I'll cook.
Yeah.
But like cooking is forgiving. You know what I mean? Like you can't like baking is a science experiment. Like you can't like when I was younger I used to try to bake and I'd just be like the recipe would say like 2 eggs and I'd be like, let's just add a third. It'll be better, right? More is more. And it's like, no, you're making something different now. Like it's not gonna work.
I've heard the saying that baking is a science and cooking is an art.
Yes. And I'm better, I guess,
at
art than I am at science.
Okay, so you asked me about my legal story and I just want to hear about yours. Like you have gone, I don't know if you'd call this a 180, but like look what you're doing.
Yeah,
this is
very
amazing.
different. Yeah. I, like, in short, I never wanted to go to grad school at all. Like I had done so much research. I was like, it's a waste of money, whatever. But my dad really wanted me to. And I was in a really low place in life. So my dad really kind of bullied me. Not bullied me, he manipulated me into doing law school.
Same, yeah.
So basically his manipulation was successful. And I was like, you know what? I'll apply where I'm already getting my MBA. If I get in, cool, I'll do a JD MBA. If not, whatever. And I did get in. So yeah, I did a JD MBA. And then when I graduated, I just like, or even like, I didn't get like a big law internship after my 1L year and I had pretty good grades. And then I just like was not getting like a good law job.
Yeah.
When I finished and finally I was like, you know what? I think this is a sign. Like this must not be the right path for me.
So you were really trusting that space too in your heart. Like that, we're all intuitive. It's just whether or not you want to like tap into it.
But I feel like for me, like I think some people can like put on a parachute and jump off a cliff. I had to be like kicked off of the cliff and then be like, well, shit, I guess I should find a parachute now, you know? Like that, like I think the universe really had to push me. Like I really was not getting there on my own at all. Like I think I historically had such a hard time walking away from things that weren't meant for me, including like bad relationships. Like I would stay in relationships where I was so unhappy. Like I just like could not walk away.
Because it's almost more comfortable being in the
Yeah, it's like the devil familiar. You know, yeah. Like kind of one day I just made a salad that looked pretty and I took a photo of it and I posted it and then I just kind of did it again the next day and I kept going. And it really wasn't until this year where I was like, wait, actually, like I'm an artist, you know? Why I thought I should be a lawyer, I will never understand.
Yeah.
Have you ever done The Artist Way?
Yes.
Okay. It's actually such overlap with Rick Rubin too.
It is, yeah. It's like the spiritual aspect of creativity, right?
Yes, yeah, 100%. And that's what I mean with like, I'm trying less to think about things.
Yeah.
Or I'm trying to think about things less, whatever, English is my third language.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I drop that every time I don't know how to say something.
But yeah, using your head less, trusting your heart more.
Like what I've been doing lately is instead of like thinking about what I want to post or create, every night I just write in my journal, I'm like, give me inspiration. And then in the morning when I do my morning pages, it like comes to me and that's what I make.
Yeah, my husband is a trial attorney. Speaking of law, he's good at it because he puts a creative spin on it. Like he was the law student that didn't buy the law books. Like he was kind of rebellious. He has that streak to him, but he's so damn good at it because he comes from it from this very different lens. And he does trial. And when he talks to the jury, he says that's like his main focus is like, how am I energetically gonna connect with these people? Like it doesn't even matter what the hell I say. Like I could have a bad case, really. And he has had bad cases that he's done beautifully on because he can just connect with the jury and have them see the humanness in his client. You know, like I said, it doesn't even matter what the hell you're saying. It's just like, where are you coming from energetically? My husband even goes to like acting classes, as weird as that sounds, because it's like the body language. Like you open up your arms rather than close them because that makes the I want to say audience, that makes the jury kind of feel closed off. Yeah. But you know what I mean? It's just like you're inviting them through your body
Broadway,
language.
actually,
It is Broadway, essentially.
I mean, in England, they wear literal costumes. Like,
During trial?
they wear the wigs.
Oh, yeah. And still? No, not anymore.
Yes.
Still? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, in 2025 in England and in Australia. Ozzy the other day was like, you guys don't do that? I was like, yeah, we don't do that because it's not a circus. It's a court of law. Like, what the fuck? You guys put on wigs? Like, you don't think that's insane?
Hold on. I like almost don't believe this. I feel like I have to YouTube it.
Oh my gosh. In criminal courts. So yeah, it's basically Broadway, it's basically musical theater.
That's so funny.
Do you like this, by the way?
I do, I love it. This is my jam.
Yeah, I tried to do like a simple but elevated salad, or dressing, I should say.
So wait, are you saying that this represents Megan?
Yes.
Oh,
so I wanted to
sweet.
do kind of like monochrome-ish to keep it like more elevated.
Wow.
Sourdough, because I know you bake sourdough and
is so
any
thoughtful.
excuse to eat bread.
Yeah. That's so thoughtful and so delicious. I'm honestly honored that this is what depicts me.
Yeah, and then the dressing, I was like, okay, I want to do something like kind of simple, but then I was like, the saffron will just elevate it a little bit. It's like so chic.
So chic.
The first time I went viral, the podcast was like about dating and stuff. So it was just this like stupid TikTok.
That's a beautiful
Wow. What a surprise. Did not see this coming at all.
What, did you think it'd be bruised?
Yes.
Are you the type that will eat an avocado if it's bruised?
Yeah. Yeah. You'd be shocked at what I would eat. Like shocked. If there isn't visible mold, I will eat it.
Do you miss eggs?
No. So when I said I went vegan May of 2017, that's kind of a lie. I still ate eggs. So I called it like vegan. Like I would put an extra G in. Yeah.
Vegan.
Yeah, so I'd still eat eggs, but then I just found naturally I kind of just stopped eating them. I do kind of like I've made vegan scrambled eggs. I do like a cool soft boil egg for ramen that I like make all from plants. So I'll do like stuff that kind of hits the spot, but no. Yeah, sashimi is the only thing I've missed. And I'm starting to find like better substitutes for that.
Really?
So what I think works really well, it's this like Asian thing. It's konjac jelly. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's KONJAC. They make these like cakes out of it. It's like made out of a type of sweet potato, but we can't like digest it or something. So it's like almost 0 calories. And they sell it because I guess in Asia, like diet culture is really big and there's a lot of 0 calorie foods and like people make noodles out of them and stuff. But I find that if you just thinly slice those and marinate it, it really gets to like, it's the closest thing I found to a sashimi texture.
Got it.
It's a little chewy.
Got it. Wait, do you still feel satiated when you're eating 0 calorie food?
Okay, no, that wouldn't be like a meal. Like I'd have to have it with a lot, like because that virtually has no calories. But yeah, very long and windy and disjointed story short. The first time I went viral, I'd posted something and I remember all the backlash, like I was like really not prepared for it. But also what I found was I was triggered because I like was letting it affect me. And there was like it was like pointing to a deeper, it was pointing to it, well, not all, but some, but it was pointing to a deeper insecurity. And then there have been times where I've gone viral for something and like the backlash, I'm literally like, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Like one time I posted something and I was eating with chopsticks and someone was like, learn how to use chopsticks. That I didn't care because like I'm like, no, actually my chopstick skills are impeccable. Like you're wrong. You're objectively wrong. You're just trying to say something mean for no reason.
Yeah.
But then if I do react, I'm like, oh,
do you get
okay.
a lot of haters?
Well, it depends on how well I'm doing. These days I feel like I'm in my flop era, so no. But when things when things do really well, it just kind of comes with the territory.
Yeah. Honestly, I can say truthfully what is a yummy. Okay, I need some of the avocado. I really don't get affected by mean comments. I don't. And I think it's just because I realize that it has nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? naturally. I'm just like, oh, well, that's kind of sad to be that person.
Yeah, but I think all this goes back to the fact that you're very secure with yourself. Like, you've obviously done a lot of some kind of inner work to get here, you know what I mean? If you're firm in yourself, then yeah, like, other people don't affect you. Whereas, like, if someone responds like 5 minutes late to a text message, I'm like, everyone hates me.
Do you really
I'm
feel
such
that
a
way?
loser.
You don't feel that way. You do?
Often, yeah. Not always, but often.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Yeah. I feel like women struggle with that a lot more than men. Like, I don't know if like women are just, because I have that too. I don't want to like act like, oh, I'm like so integrated and nothing bugs me. Like, I still have this deep need to make people feel happy, and that I'm the one that's creating harmony and peace. And if I'm like in some way not doing that, like, and if I'm the one that's causing the problem, like, then I just feel terrible about myself. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're more agreeable almost. You know what I mean?
100%, yeah.
More than men.
Yeah, and we just have so much more going on. Like, I feel like they're so much simpler.
Amen. It's true.
And I think the biggest mistake like straight women make in dating is thinking that the guy is like thinking as much as you are. You know, it's like, oh my God, what is he thinking about? It's like, he's thinking about nothing. He's literally thinking about nothing.
I mean,
like, he's
my
so
husband,
unaffected.
He has one of the Aura rings, which I think you're wearing it, right? He relies on his. When he's home on the weekends with the kids, I just told you, he's a trial attorney. He has some pretty intense cases with like wrongful death and stuff like that. His Aura ring shows a higher spike in cortisol and stress when he's at home being a parent, and he shows me the charts, and I'm like, that's my state all the time, and I don't think men could handle it, because women have to be multitasking and cooking and kids, and like we have to have that almost chaotic energy to like make harmony.
Yeah, totally. Wait, speaking of Aura rings and men, just random funny stories. So Ozzy also has an Aura ring, and he checks his steps so much. It's like the one thing he's so weird about. And one time we were like out on a walk and we're holding hands and we're just like having this really deep conversation, like deep about like insecurities and like our relationship, and just this like really beautiful, touching moment. I think we're both like kind of tearing up and stuff, and we kind of like, there's a lull, and he goes, hey, do you mind if I let go of your hand? Because when I hold your hand, the Aura ring doesn't get all my steps. I was like, wow. Should we do like a quick round of rapid fire questions? Okay. Favorite jean brand and current favorite silhouette and color?
Got it. Okay. I really like Citizens of Humanity.
Okay.
I do just think that they make a really good denim.
Kind of classic, I would say.
I feel like the ones I hold on to are my Citizens.
Yeah.
I've gotten Kate, I've gotten so many different luxury brands. I just really like Citizens. A Goldie too, actually makes really good jeans. Silhouette right now, I like a low-rise baggy jean. I do. I feel like I'm into denim trends. Like I said, I'm not really a trend girl, but if I dabble in a trend, it's denim.
Yeah. I actually just got some low-rise baggy from Gap.
Love.
Which is so random, but I love them. They're so comfy.
Yeah. I just got some from AYR.
Okay. Ooh, I've never tried their jeans or anything, and I think they have really cute stuff. Perfect fall sweater.
I feel like I'm into a stand neck, not a turtleneck that goes super high, but just kind of, it's more than a mock neck.
Okay.
So it's kind of specific, but it's a stand neck. I like a drop shoulder, baggy, boxy silhouette. That's what I go for right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love. What about like homewares, like plates, stuff like that?
Oh, Cabana makes really good stuff. They do like a lot of splatterwear.
Okay.
Same with Charlene England. She does splatterwear. Love Ecru. Find them on Instagram.
Is that the kind of, they have the flower? Yep. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's actually RW Guild. I don't even know how you pronounce it. There's a store here, but they carry it at a lower price.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Good to know.
It's stoneware. It's good.
Favorite skincare?
Oh gosh. I love Fortuna. Like as a brand altogether, Fortuna is really good. They have a really great exfoliation. Same with the Moravitsa. I swear by their facial polish. Cleanser, there's one by Christy Kidd. I just started, you'd probably like it. It's tea tree oil. So it's super natural, but really just cleanses really well. As I've aged into my 30s, I have dabbled with more like cosmeceutical lines. I'm mostly natural, but IS Clinical has some good stuff. And I really like Skin Better Retinol at night. It's called their overnight retinol serum.
Okay.
So that's kind of like a staple in my routine.
Yeah, I do retinol too. I also get Botox, you know? Like I'm like pretty natural with things, but then there are things that Best parenting tip.
Oh gosh. I feel like this is like I'm actually writing a book right now for my girls. It's called For My Girls, and it's just like all the things that I'm learning as I'm parenting. But best parenting tip is just, I think, to demonstrate what you want your kids to be. And that's really what grounds me every day is like, if my kid were feeling this, how would I want to respond to her? And I say that to myself. You know, like if Kennedy were feeling down about X, Y, and Z, if I find myself feeling down, like what would you say to her? And I try to say that to myself and try to boost myself up in the ways that I would parent them. So it's almost like you're parenting yourself.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
I love that. Yeah. Okay, last one.
Okay.
What's the best advice you've ever gotten?
I don't know if it's the best advice, it's just the most recent one that resonated with me. And it bleeds into motherhood, but it is that motherhood is an invitation to be. And I loved that because I feel like so many times we're rushing to the next thing, preparing a meal, cleaning up, whatever, and it just to be present and to just soak it all in. And I think that life is an invitation to be in that way. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Let's like sit and eat. Where can people find you?
Megan L. Karp is my Instagram. MeganKarp.com is my website. And then you can also find me on Substack. And it's called This Part of Me. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. This has been so yummy.
If you loved that episode as much as I hope you did, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss a thing. And check out some past episodes while you wait for the new one to drop next week. And until next week, make sure to stay cunty out there.